This video will show you how to install Windows XP using Microsoft Virtual PC. And there's a link to download the program, which is completely free. You'll download from the archive.org website, which hosts the software. When you're done that installing Virtual PC, you'll go to Virtual PC from the desktop, then you click on New, click Next, select Create a Virtual Machine. Next, I'll type in my virtual machine name, which is Windows XP Professional. Then click Next. Choose Windows XP as the example, but if you choose a different operating system like Windows 98, it'll give me the change to my main virtual disk. If I choose Windows NC Workstation, it will choose the different types of requirements which the operating system needs. I'll choose Windows XP for this tutorial as the operating system. Next, I'll choose just recommended RAM. You can adjust the RAM if you want to. It's 120 megabytes, leave it default. I'll choose using the automatic recommended RAM. Leave it default, click Next. I'll create a virtual disk. Next. And the important bit, you'll save it into my documents / backslash my virtual machine folders, backslash Windows XP Professional, backslash your WinXP Pro hard disk.vhd, which stands for virtual hard disk, which is type of format. Next, finish. Click on Start, and then click on CD. Click on the capture as image. Select your Windows XP 32-bit ISO file. If it does not start, you can go to Actions, then you click on Reset. Click on Reset button, then it will start the virtual machine, then it will boot into this screen. But meanwhile, my setup, the virtual machine started automatically booting up to the setup screen instead of having to reset it. It's going to build in the file, start Windows, then once that's done, you'll give it with these options. Press Enter to confirm, and press F8 to agree to license agreement. Press Enter to install the unpartitioned space, which is the drive C, with a virtual hard drive. Do not create a new partition, select the unpartitioned space, use the up arrow, and then press Format the partition with NTFS file system. Quick and press Enter to confirm with your partition, which is formatting. Press Enter, then you'll format the partition. And it's going to be copying the files. Before that, it's going to be examining your disk. Then it's going to be copying the files for the Windows XP installation to work. And now I will pause this bit until it's done with the copying process. During that period, you'll be asked to reboot your computer, wait for about 15 seconds, or press Enter to reboot your computer. Then you will encounter the Windows XP OOBE screen. Then that's how the installation works. I'll be back until it's done with the installation of copying the files. Once done, press Enter to reboot, or continue to wait for 15 seconds until your computer starts. it will start your computer. I'm not going to talk about I'm not talking about your virtual, I'm not talking about your physical PC. I'm talking about the VM, because this is a installation for on the VMware Microsoft Virtual PC. Then you will encounter the Windows XP OB, like the GUI center screen. You encounter the GUI, as this is the standard for Windows XP installation. And when Windows XP is installing, you will be given with this GUI with a nice slideshow in it, with approximately about 39 minutes to complete, and that changes after you have entered your product key. If you don't enter your product key, it will not install. That's why you should enter your product key to make it work. And it's going to be installing devices, and you should be setting up your Windows XP virtual machine. That's how it works. You can see here it only took about 37 minutes to complete. Each time this installation goes complete, the approximate minute decreases to about 28 minutes, I think, or even 20 minutes, or even 30 minutes, whichever duration is the installation working on. That's depending on your VM and your host PC, and even your speed, your CPU, etc. And I'll pause this bit until this done. Next, set up your region language options. Click next. Type your name. Type in my type in my OS version name which I'm running for this tutorial, but I usually recommend you type in your full name. Click next. It will also ask you to enter it again in the OB. That's why do not worry about that. That should be quick enough for you to run the OS. Always remember that. Enter your product key. This is not needed in the OB. This is only needed in this stage with the installation process. I'll type it in. Go for next. Computer name, password if you wish. If you cannot see a password in the login screen, then you have to create a password in the control panel. Setting, next. You can edit your computer name if you wish. date time settings. Select the time zone, whichever you live in. Next. Then it will be installing the operating system onto the PC, the virtual PC. You'll install the network drivers, and once that's done, you'll do all of them, etc, etc. And these are the basics for the installation of work. And I'll pause it until it's done. Now use typical settings. Click next. In my default network is workgroup, I'll still click on next for the installation to complete. It's going to be installing. It's going to pick up the files again, like the original portion did it. And then once that's done, I'll show you the next step, which is the OBE launcher. No, not the launcher, I forgot. It is the OBE launching portion. When you install the Windows XP, you'll bring up the OBE, and that's how it works. And I'll pause this bit until this is done with installing the operating system. And the installation is now complete. When you restart your virtual machine, should be into the Windows XP OBE setup screen. And then the OBE will come up into the virtual machine. Click on OK, and I'll improve the screen resolution. The OBE should come up, should be. The mouse cursor is a bit strong though. It's very slow, but it should be faster when installing guest. No, often installing VM guest editions on virtual PC. Pause this bit until it's done. And the Windows logo has appeared in the OBE stage. Click on next. Also click on now for this tutorial. I'll skip this process. Also not Well, now for this tutorial, what you can expect. This is 1, 2, restore Microsoft. Then in this window, you type in your name. I'll still type in the OS version name which I used for this tutorial. Next, if you have other users with shared folders, I think then you can add second, third, fourth and fifth user. And click finish. And then the Windows XP has installed. And the audio is quite crackly, and the mouse speed is quite slow. I need to install the virtual PC guest editions for this tutorial. The VM network, let's log on. Set up personal settings, and wait until this is done. And this is the Windows XP desktop. I will install the Get Editions Go section, install update virtual machine editions, but I'll disable the pop-ups which I have. Next, go to actions. I'll install guest editions. That's going to be installing. Click on next. It's going to be installing virtual machine editions. Finish. Start computer, and then it should reboot, and I'll show you the desktop. and Windows XP is booting up. You can see the performance is fast. The audio still crackles in this video. It's a bit laggy as well, but don't worry about that. It's part of the video, but your computer should be fast enough to work. And this operating system has fully installed. It's a bit laggy though, but it should be good. It should be good. App performance. And Windows XP should be fast after the video is done. When I go to my computer and go on properties, it is Windows XP Professional version 2002, Service Pack 3. Everything works despite the lag here and the slow performance of this VM. And that's how to install Windows XP. And thank you for watching this video, and if the video helped you, then post the comments about your problems or your experiences in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and that's it. And goodbye.